lately she's been talking a lot of shit about the Jewish people. You know what happened to you whenever you start talking about these people. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to talk about her, because you can
Uh-huh.
literally say anything you want about when it comes to black people. You can say we are the worst shit on the worst people on earth, but whenever you talk about that side, they'll get you. So I think she's learning that the hard way.
Hey,
Like
Slim.
Candace Owens, man. What do you guys think about? You know Candace Owens?
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
do you think about her, man? Have you okay? Let me ask you
Highly
this: have you
intelligent.
listened to Have you listened to her before?
Absolutely.
So what you say? What do you think about her? Like,
She's wonderful. She's in tune to what's going on around here, pretty much.
do you think she's a
I would
sellout?
think. I don't think so.
But people label her.
But if you might know some, you might know some information that I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Just
You
like I
don't think
said,
she's for the black people, or you think she's like
I
a
think
Charleston White and
she.
people don't like what she's saying?
Yeah, that's what I think. But here's the thing too. I cannot describe her, man. I feel like a
But she
lot of
don't.
shit.
Everything that she says don't be accurate though. Not
Yeah.
everything that she says be
She
accurate.
talks a
Like
lot of like
for the black
conspiracy
people.
theories. That's Let me say this, man. I think but here's the thing. I think a lot of shit she's saying is the truth, just like Charleston White. But she lost me
Mm-hmm.
when she's talking about when the police kill a black person. Just like you remember, like when the police kill like George Floyd, right? Or Timmy
Mm-hmm.
Rice, that was his name, or
Mm-hmm.
Breonna Taylor. She justified
Mm-hmm.
the shooting, or she justified the killing by saying, "Oh,
How?
George Floyd was not a good person." They make it seems like he was a good person. Like she make it seems like the guy is because the guy was a bad person or had a bad history. That's why he find himself in that situation. And then she doesn't
Mm-hmm.
understand. Sometimes a person can be the worst person on earth, but the person can change their lives to become a better person,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's people actually kill like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people that's on the street right now. It's free. But they're not doing it anymore. So that's what I'm saying. She's trying to justify a lot of like a police shooting, a lot of shit that happened to black people, which I don't like that about her. You know what I'm saying? And then the other side,
Okay.
which I
Understand.
like about her, she pointing out a lot of issues that we, as the people, we don't want to talk about. So by that, a lot of people label her as a
Mm-hmm.
sellout, a coon, all type of shit. And then here's the thing, though. She
Mm-hmm.
just got fired by the Daily Wire. It was like a network.
Mm.
She just got fired. It was a
Mm-hmm.
network. She was working for this network run by the Jewish people. So she's been talking a lot of shit about the Jewish people. You know what happened to you whenever you start talking about these people. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to talk about her, because you can
Uh-huh.
literally say anything you want about when it comes to black people. You can say we are the worst shit on the worst people on earth, but whenever you talk about that side, they'll get you. So I think she's learning that the hard way.
Hey,
Like,
Slim.
yeah. So what do you think about that, man? Do you think that I mean, she's fired right now. It looks like she doesn't understand
Mm.
why she's fired, but it's clear and loud, like it's loud and clear why you know what I'm saying? She got fired. And then people was like
Okay,
really saying
man.
she's trying to come back to the black community. You know how that shit happened. Kanye done it. A lot of people done it. Whenever they have a problem with this side, this side right here rejected them, and then they'll come run to the black side. You say, "Oh, I'm black. You have to accept me." You know what I'm saying? I think that's what she's doing, because she's been running. She's going to the Breakfast Club, which is a black thing. Yeah, that's why. So, what do you think about her, man? I mean, you say you know her before, like the lab speeding. What do you think about her? Do you think she's a sellout? Do you think she was working for the white man until
Well,
they don't want her
no, I
anymore?
think I can say about like the police shooting or something like that. Yeah, in this country, there's not a second chance.
There's
You
no what?
understand? That's the
Mm.
culture. That's the culture of this country. There's not a second chance. If you did something wrong, they will that will stay on you until you die. Even if you're trying to do something good after that, you're trying to change your life around, they will label you as such.
Hmm.
You understand? So I'm not surprised that she acting like that.
Okay, let me say this. I want to say this. I'm not justifying. Okay, I'm not just justifying that what happened to George Floyd was deserved. It was not. But we have to know that he was committing a crime. Because me as a grown person, right?
He was.
Yes, it was not a big deal. Me, I don't think it was a big deal. But in America, I think people look at because if I go on eBay or Amazon buy like a fake $20 and then go to the store with that $20 trying to buy some shit and then to tell you it's fake, you're trying to like acting tough. They call the police on you. Anything that happened to you, you bring that on yourself, right?
Oh shit!
But that's one case.
Absolutely. That's what the fuck happened.
Now, yeah, so it was a fake over a fake. It wasn't it, Prince?
Yes, it
It
was.
was over like a fake $20 bill. But what happened to Breonna Taylor? She was justifying. Doesn't make any sense. Those cops went to the wrong house and then shoot her to death.
Right. What did
So
she
how
say
can you
about that?
justifying that? She said, "Oh, she was running like a her boyfriend was
Well, that's what
running
I'm
like a
saying.
drug thing long time ago, and then she was not with that person
Oh my
anymore.
god.
She was with not. She wasn't with that person anymore. It's like you know what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. That's why a lot of people saying whenever like something bad happened to blacks, she always like uh try to justifying it. You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like it's because she was working because she's a right wing type of person who supported Trump, who supported a lot of like extreme extremists. They call them people.
Yeah, but you see, what
Yeah.
I'm gonna say is
Speak your mind, man. Opinion TV.
no. I will speak my mind, but the thing is this, right? Is because of the experience, so they will box everybody like a a race because they see the black person as a bad, even if the crime you committed is not that severe, they
Right.
won't even think about the severity of your crime. They will come full force. You understand?
Yeah.
So for George Floyd, if I were the police, I wouldn't have handled it that way. It's not about color or something. Because me, I will act based on the severity of the crime. You understand? That's how I see stuff.
I mean, in our country, that's how that shit works. In America, is the only country they will like come with the army for like a $20 bills. I don't know. I think America is
Yes.
the only country that do shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we are
But at the
talking
same time, if you're
earlier.
living in a country like that, you know how this is how the law works. You know how that shit. You know there's a possibility if you get caught, some shit can happen to
But
you. You know what I'm saying?
Carlo,
So,
Absolutely.
what Carlo is because you are a foreigner. That's why you see the difference. You understand?
that might be.
These people they never been anywhere else, so they don't see the difference.
Yeah.
You understand?
You might got a point there.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
because you've been somewhere and you came here. There's a comparison you can make.
Yeah.
But them is only one. How can you compare something that is only one?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you make sense. You make sense, man. I mean, hey, man, shout out to Candace, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, she can like
No,
sit
but I
there
think
somewhere.
she free herself. She free herself probably tomorrow. Not tomorrow as
Bro,
per
do you know
se,
like those Jewish
but
people? Whenever you talk to shit about them, they'll try to cancel. I don't think that's the. I think that's not the end of her. They probably get them trying to like fuck her over like until
No, no.
she lost
There are
everything.
a
Just
lot
like
of
they're trying
people.
to do Kanye, bro.
There are
Yeah.
a lot of people. They have a channel on YouTube that sometimes I check. They talk bad about the Jew, but they still have their channel. So
But
it's
a lot
depend
of
of
time, here's the thing: YouTube, the minus. You can. Here's the thing: you can go on YouTube right now, say a lot of extremist shit about the Jewish people, right? What YouTube will say, just because you have freedom of speech in America, they will let you sing it. You know what they will do? They will demonetize your channel, so you can sing it, but you're not making no money
Mm-hmm.
of it. I know that happened to a lot of people. You know, Fresh and Fit that I used to watch all the time.
Oh, they did that to them.
They did that
yes.
to them. They cannot make no money on YouTube right now. That happened like a couple months since last year. Just you know why they did that? I was surprised because they bring somebody. He was a young dude. He was like his name is he was a well known like supremacy type of guy. He was like hate black people, hate interracial dating and that type of shit. So they bring him in the channels. He was talking shit about like black people. You know what I'm saying? And then people start reporting that shit, reporting like left and right to YouTube, and then YouTube demonetize the channel. But once you demonetize, because they don't want to kick you out of the channel, because of because you're gonna say, oh, this is America, it's freedom of speech. Yeah, it's freedom. They let you say that shit, but you're not getting no money from it. That's what happened. That's exactly what will happen to Candace Owens because her biggest
Mm.
followers is on YouTube.
Makes sense.
Is on YouTube. I mean, she got a website, but I don't know how well her website do. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, shout out to her, bro. Hopefully, she's gonna reflect him, and you know what I'm saying.
Mm.
You can criticize the black
She got.
community,
She
but
still
when
have
you're
a
doing it
connection.
to impress the white man, it's not cool.
She'll
Yep.
be fine. She'll be fine. Don't
Yeah, I
worry
hope so
about
too.
her.
I like her, bro. I think she's a cute woman. I think she's married to a white man though, so I can understand why she's. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Me,
Candace.
me personally, it doesn't
Oh,
matter who you
shit.
marry because at the end of the day, is you are the one living with the person. So as long you're happy, I don't care about anything else.
I'll be honest with you, man. I don't support interracial
You see what?
dating. I don't support that.
No, me personally, I don't care who you marry. As long
I mean,
you got
I'm more
married
like
and you're
a
happy.
I'm more like a Dr. Umar type person, bro. Black
Yeah.
with black, white with black. I am. That's how I see it. I mean, hey, I can't. This is America. I'm not gonna go to a person that's dating a white woman or say anything to them. I don't. You know what I'm saying? But me
Uh-huh.
personally, I don't support it.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
gonna go around harassing people. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I do see. Here's the thing. I do see what Dr. Umar is saying, bro. Because if you have a money, right? If you're a rich person, a black person, men or women, you're rich. Anytime you go to any other race, Asian, white, or Hispanics, you go marry that person, bro. Your wealth go to that community. It's clear. It's the same thing. Kobe Bryant died. Who's enjoying her money right now? The Hispanics, because she
But
was. He
let me ask
married
you,
like Hispanic women.
let me ask you, do you think if you as an athlete, you black, and when you get money, you go marry a white woman or another race, do you think there's something right with your community and you leave them and you go marry somebody else, or do you think your community is that good? That's
Sorry,
what you
can
have
you
to
repeat
look
the
at
question
too.
again? Sorry, I zoomed out.
I said you
Uh-huh.
as a black person,
Yeah.
you're an athlete. When you were broke, you had a black girlfriend.
Mhm.
When you get rich, you leave the black girlfriend and you go marry another race.
Uh-huh.
Do you think if you're getting along with your race, the woman of your race,
Uh-huh.
do you think you go marry somebody else?
Do you think it's because you can't get along? Bro, you think it's because you
Because
cannot
this,
get
yeah,
along to a person in your own race? That's why you have to go to the.
because they don't respect you
That's not what it is,
yourself.
bro. Here's what I think that is. I mean, you
Yes,
can look at it your way. I'm gonna look at it my way. Here's what I think happened.
yeah.
You have to
Mhm.
understand here in America, they're selling you beauties is light skin and white. That's why. Come on now, bro. You know that beauties is light skin, long hair, white, you look
Oh,
European looking type of person. That's what they're looking. They make you seems like beauty is, and in the same way too. Too, a lot of men they don't understand. They want to go to the next level. In the mind, they feel like you know what, I cannot go to the next level with a black person with like I was gonna say curly hair, like how do you call her hair texture?
Curly hair.
Like curly hair, like fuck. They don't want to go with that person. You know what I'm saying? That looking like fucking black person. They feel like they can go farther if they go to your European women or light skinned women. Bro,
Okay, Carlo.
it's something that
Let
been like putting in our mind. Is this same thing in your country, in our country too? I'm gonna tell
now,
you an example, Brendan. You never been
yes.
outside of the country, right? In our country,
yeah.
you know that for a fact. Why the reason in our country the women is bleaching their skin?
Oh shit.
I don't know. You
Why
tell
they
me.
do that? It's because
Mhm.
in our country there's the colorism, even though 99% or 98% of us is black, dark skin. But they make it seems like any type of woman is light skin or like anytime they have the advantage. They
Okay,
have they have everything. That's the reason why it's a colorism we have. Like make it seems like beauty. You have to be light skinned. You have to look a certain way. That's what it is.
okay. Now let me ask you a question. As
I
a
think Brendan
person,
wanna go. So
yeah. As a person, when you're trying to get with a person, are you more attracted by the beauty or how the person behave? Because the beauty attract you,
yeah, the
and
beauty.
the
When you first
behavior
meet
make you see.
somebody, yeah, you're right.
Yes. So if you're looking for beauty and the person doesn't respect you and wherever, then where the relation will go, it won't go anywhere, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Because you have to deal with the person after you pass the beauty. Anything else would be the behavior, how the person act,
but
how the
you have.
person. So how
I see what you're
can
saying,
you
but a
live with
lot of these
somebody?
niggas, bro, when they have their girlfriend in high school or college, when they get in, they feel like, man, you know, I can do better than that. You know what I'm saying?
So
Let me
okay,
go and get
so
a white bitch or a Hispanic bitch. You know what I'm
okay,
saying? I
now
can do better
now
than this black bitch right there.
okay,
But they
now
think like that, bro.
let me ask you, when you go get the white girl, is that white girl respect him or she act like crazy? And he say
Sometimes
okay
they
because
do.
she's white.
Sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. But you got okay. I see what I'm gonna break your logic right there, right in there. You have to understand. Here's the thing. Whenever like a black person go date, let's say a white woman, do you think that black man is acting the same way he's acting to the white bitch if he was dating like a black girl? It's probably gonna be softer to you know what I'm saying, with the white women. That's gonna listen. Let me finish.
Yep.
It's probably
I'm
gonna
listening.
be like
I'm listening.
because I
Go
see your
ahead.
finger. It's probably gonna be
Yes, go
softer.
ahead.
It's probably gonna be softer with the white women. That's gonna make the white women behave a certain way. If he was with a black person, he probably that's gonna be. He's probably gonna say, "Well, this person is the same race as me. We raised in the same culture, so I have to be like tough." You have to understand when you go date a different race, you don't act like the same way you act like if you were dating somebody who's in the same race as you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to look at it like that. Is the same way for white black women? They always say, you know what? When we go date like a white man, or the white men treat us better than the black men. They don't understand. When they go to date that white man, they act completely different because they want to impress that white man. And then if they were dating a black man, they probably wouldn't act like that. Is the same thing for
Okay.
black men too?
Okay. So do you think is the woman hold much respect to your man, or is the man who hold much respect to his woman?
50-50, bro. If you're in a relationship, you
Then
have to respect.
okay,
The respect
if
level
it's
has
50,
to be the same, no?
okay, if it's 50-50, it cannot work because
We're talking
you
about
cannot. No,
respect.
I'm saying even if respect or
That's what you just said.
something,
You're talking about respect.
yes,
So you think
but
you
it
think you
cannot.
think
It
okay, so
cannot.
you think you have to respect the woman 30% and she has to respect you 70%. That's what you think?
When I say respect, is not about like coming and insulting her or something like that. In a relation, if it's 50-50, it's really hard to for stuff to work. Somebody has to have more power than the other. The respect. I,
I
I
think you
agree.
used the wrong. Yeah, I think you used the wrong term. You said respect. You
no,
cannot be. You said respect
no,
earlier.
I'm not. I'm not. Yes, respect is this, right? Respect is this. When you come home, what the woman has to do to please her man, she has to do that. That is respecting you. It's not because you see respect as insulting or coming and talking trash, or that is not. When you respect somebody, there are some stuff you do. You
Okay.
play your role as the role you are putting in.
Okay.
If
So
you are
you
not
don't.
playing your role, then
So what
yes.
I said earlier, you don't think that's a part of it, where when you go date outside your race, you act a little softer to that person because you want this person
Uh,
accept you for your culture or your race. You want to please that person.
so
You don't think so?
so what's the problem if you do the same thing with your race then?
Because no, you people don't do it because this person is
What?
looking. It's the same thing. If you okay, let's say you're dating somebody in fucking Ivory Coast. Ivorian woman. Let's say you're dating like Ivorian woman, and then let's say you're dating somebody who's a German woman. The Ivorian woman is the same culture, the same everything as you. You're gonna respect her, but you're gonna treat her like you knowing her. Like you're not gonna try to work harder than anything. But if you're dating that German woman, you don't know her culture. You're gonna work harder, try to please her, try to please her family, which is a different race. You're gonna be soft, bro. Come on now, bro.
No.
You know what I'm
If you
talking
do
about.
that, no. If you do that, then you lost your way. You lost your
Yes,
way.
they have. I mean, black men lost their way when it comes to white women.
No.